Hello. Is he a good boy? Yes. You got a little whistly snooter. Boop, boop. Morning, G-Vote. Good morning, Hansan and Delta. Good morning, Troublemaker. Morning, Vamp. Good morning, Lazy Bat. Ffion did the thing again this morning, but it got worse this time, and now I'm like, why? Good morning, Kai. Morning, Ravane. Good morning, Zorod. And Mazaira and Palin. Hello. Okay, you can have your pellets. Little pickles. Good morning, Gerry, and good morning, Emma. So yeah, they're morning, Xander. Good morning, Mundy. They it just seems to be whenever I'm about to let them out that she just, well, I mean, it's happened twice, 2 days in a row, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it won't happen tomorrow. Hello, Rob and Guy and Chewy. Good morning, Matty. Good morning, Anhul. But yeah, I came downstairs, same as normal, and I went to open the gate, and Ffion just started humping Gerry again, and then I went to, like, the problem was, like, yesterday he just sort of took it, whereas today he turned around and started trying to hump her, and the problem is, if bunnies get into a thing called circling, that's when they start fighting. So I broke it up very quickly. As soon as he turned round, they did one little circle, and then I just lifted Ffion off and was just like, nope. And she ran off, and I gave him a little stroke. But it's like, why are they doing this all of a sudden? Why you gotta be stressing me, bunnies? Good morning, Dave. Morning, Emmy. Good morning, Striker. Morning, Rob. I know it's not even spring. The cats are also fighting each other outside. I guess, maybe because we're all going a little bit mad, maybe all the animals are going a bit mad too. It's just 2023 is the unhinged year. We had foxes also fighting here. Good morning, Unicorn. Morning, Mizuki. Yeah, they're just, I don't understand these bonds. Oh yeah, it's like the Alice in Wonderland thing, Delta. What is it like? We're all mad here. Morning, Megalomaniac. On Dear, oh dear. Phoebe's displaying dominance over me. I wouldn't mind if, like, as odd as it sounds, I would prefer Ffion to... It would cause me less stress if Ffion started humping me. I'd sort of be like, okay, that's fine. But it's the dynamic between her and Gerry that I worry about. Everyone at work is going pretty mental, but that's because we've not had field work for 3 weeks, not including Christmas. Oh, no! Need to get out there. Xander, I have a question, which is going to make me very jealous if you answer yes, but do you get to use a metal detector in your work? Maybe the year of the bunny that hasn't even started yet. True. It's the year of the bunny is just giving her power. It is my stream anniversary today. Today is 4 years. Sorry, cat. Morning, Limewood. Today is 4 years since I first ever streamed for Rithian, and it was probably around about this time, actually. I think, when did I used to do the Sunday streams? Before it was a hosted slot on Yogs, I have a feeling I did used to start at 10. So it might actually be an exact year right now. 'Cause it all started. Let me tell you a story. I am celebrating by streaming with Rithian again, yes. Purely coincidentally, because I just forgot that it was that day. But Rob, you have a metal detector? Can we go beep booping in the field? Boop, 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 boop. Also, Rob, have you seen the Christmas special of Detectorists yet? Oh my gosh. Wait, Xander, did you reply? Xander, I'm just scrolling up. Did you say if you get to use a metal detector? Good morning to everything. We're supposed to, but ours are crap. Oh, treat yourself to a big fancy one. Rob, thank you very much for the bits and Hansan. I can't wait anymore. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Good morning, Bubble. But yeah, so let me tell you a story of the way it all began. So it must have been the last time. Would it have been the last time that Rythian came down for Jingle Jam before? No, I think he must have been there the year after as well. But we'd been talking about morning, Sean. We'd been talking about Hollow Knight, and then he bought it for me, and then I said I would stream it. I was like, do you want me to stream it for you so you can watch me play it? And then I did, and then the bug took. I got into this streaming malarkey, and here I am today, metal detecting and gobbling coom. Oh, it sounds like a wonderful day out. Kai, thank you very much for the 300 bits. That's very kind of you. Good morning, Dunk. How are you doing today? I gave this one to Fifi, and she's actually got a whole one under there. I thought I was being fair and sharing them out between them. But yeah, what did I do after Hollow Knight? Did I go straight into Breath of the Wild, or did I? I used to do a bit of like Sea of Thieves with Tom Hazel and Alex. Went to sleep very late last night, but somehow feel very rested now. Nice. Pedguin was my bad influence for streaming. But it was Alex's parents were coming to visit on that day, and they were going to get here at about I think it was about 2 in the afternoon or so. So I said to Rythian, oh, do you mind getting up early, and I'll do like 10 till 1 streaming? And he was like, yeah, I'll be up early for Hollow Knight. So it used to be that I used to, force Rythian out of bed early on a Sunday morning every weekend. Bless him. I found your stream when you were playing Breath of the Wild. Oh, I really enjoyed that game. I never really got on with many other Zeldas. But, in brackets, Legends of. But I did enjoy it. And then I guess would I have been working at the vet when I started? I'm trying to think of the timeline. I guess I would have been. And that's when I started I went from doing just Sundays to I did Sundays, Tuesday evenings and Friday evenings, I think. Because I used to do Tuesday evenings with Alex, was Turner Tuesdays, and then Fridays with Rythian, when we used to go until like 1 in the morning playing Stardew. I'll be knackered on Saturday. I spent a lot of yesterday Korok hunting. I'm off ill and going slowly mad. Oh no. The first I was streaming, you were throwing an old man down. Did I throw an old man down a mountain? This was in the not saying hi to Briny days, yeah. Unbelievable. Breath of the Wild was how I rediscovered Rythian. I don't think I ever saw him do his playthrough of it. I've never done a Zelda. Always had a problem that they are so long and I worry about never finishing them. I think it was, funnily enough, Xenophilius treats. Oh, thank you, Xenophilius. Oh yeah, because we started with Bree and Ravs, didn't we? I am excited for Breath of the Wild too. I have had an urge recently to play the first one again. This guy called Pim enlightened me to the streamer that had bunnies. You did an Instagram post that Gerry was annoyed at you for working during that time, I think. Oh, bless him. Yeah, I think if all of a sudden he wasn't getting evening cuddles, Oh, look at him. He's gone under the table, but he's looking at me like, cuddles? I'm like, I can't reach you when you're under the table, boy. Before they tipped out, quitters. But yeah, it was good. I found your stream where you were on Colony Crew playing Animal Crossing and annoying Lewis. That was like right at the beginning of lockdown, wasn't it? Because I guess that would have been Animal Crossing came out in March, didn't it? I remember going into the office that day and feeling really like scared about being in the office and being around people because I was like, is this and we had to like, the office was all completely spaced out. Obviously on the cameras it looks like we're sat a lot closer than we are, but we were actually like really far apart when we were sat there. But yeah, that was very strange. Very early on, yeah. I'm only here for roughly a year, but I guess your buns lured me in. Ah, to be fair, to this day, you're one of the only streams I watch on a regular basis. It's funny how, like, sometimes, I think Twitch is like an ever-flowing thing. And sometimes, you'll have like someone who watches you regularly and then you introduce them to someone else and then they find that fits more, like that person fits more with their groove. And it's just, oh, Fifi. Hang on, Gerry, this is for you. No, I almost blooped it. Fifi, hang on. There you go. And then Fifi, this is for you. Oh, sorry, Fifi, I got it on your nose. Oh no, I got it on my knee. I got it on my knee. Blim, blim, blim. Why is it so much more chaotic with you, Fifi? I wouldn't expect anything less. You got excited snuffs. Blim, 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 blim. Dear, oh dear. Look at these little druggies. So Fifi is just on the same thing as Gerry at the moment. Basically, she gets a problem with Rexes have quite thin fur on their feet compared to other Banuis. And sometimes if their claws get a little bit too long, it can cause their Fifi, you better not go humping Gerry. It basically because. So imagine my fingies are claws, and if the claws get longer, it puts more pressure on the heel, if that makes sense. And she just had a bit of that because basically one of Alex's family got COVID, so we had to isolate in the house for 10 days, which pushed back when we could take the bunnies to the vet to get their nails done, so it was a little bit delayed, and I think that's just caused her heels to inflame a little bit. They're still fine on the scale of how bad Banui feet can get, but yeah, I just noticed they were like a little bit pinker than they should be. So the vet just said, "I'll just give her a few days of Metacam and what about on their hands? I could probably get it on their hands too." Not being on site has meant this morning's stream is a lovely little joy in the morning whilst I hide in the dusty corners doing odd jobs. Honestly, Xander, your job seems so lovely. I guess that's a very like grass is greener thing, but I've always loved the idea of archives. I watched some Yogs and then my other half, who was a Yogs fan in the first place, dragged me and told me there were bunnies and I started to follow. Oh, nice. Wait, have I? No, good. I also I think I said this the other day when I was looking for work, around about the time I was looking for work at the vet, I what you call it? I applied to work in like an archive because I used to work in a university, and then at one point they put me to work in the archive of it, and I really liked it. And I was like, oh my gosh, if I could just do, because it was nice. Like, I started off working in an office and having to be very sociable with a lot of people. And then they were like, do you mind sorting this out? And I just got to be in like a room sorting things and color coding them and putting them in order all day. And I really liked it. So I was like, if I could just do that part of the job, that'd be really nice. But I did not get it. Probably because, well, I think I was probably too enthusiastic. There's someone better qualified. But yeah, it was really nice. It was like the computer system had fallen apart with one of the, I think it was like the medical students' files or something. So they needed someone to go through the actual like physical files and rebuild the archive. And oh my gosh, it was really fun. It was really fun. But I don't think they thought I found it fun, because that was the job that I left to go and work on Holby City for the first time. And I think they thought I was making it up. I think I thought Holby City was a real place and it sounded like a good excuse. When I was like, oh, I'm going to go now. I've got a job on Holby City. They're like, okay, sure thing. But I genuinely really liked it. It's good. Sounds therapeutic. It was. Good morning, Bennett. I mean, your job sounds very interesting, Carl, with your museums. Sounds very relaxed. I imagine they're like a nice environment to work in. I had a dream last night that, I mean, Holby City isn't a real place anymore. Good morning, Livid. Although I guess it sort of is, because if Casualty's still going, technically Casualty is in the Holby City universe. So I guess Holby City does still exist. Have you decided you want cuddles? Hello. Hello, lovely boy. It's very relaxing yesterday. I was on my phone playing Fire Emblem all morning because there were only 3 guests and they all came at the same time. Oh, Holby City Cinematic Universe, yes. There's never been a more perfect boy. He was so squishy last night. I was watching Silent Witness last night and apparently they used a load of the Holby City set. That doesn't surprise me. Like, I've been on jobs before where they would like borrow, what was it? Was it Trolleyed? Was the sitcom in the supermarket? And if a job you're on needed a supermarket, you'd just be like, oh, can we borrow the Trolleyed set? And then you just pop over there for a bit. The biggest crossover event in cinematic history, when Sandra transferred from the ward to the casualty unit. Sometimes the doctors would like switch up between them as well. They'd go and do a week on Casualty. It was always really weird when like Casualty actors would come over to us, and in the script they'd all be acting like they knew each other, and I'd just be like, who is this person? Why does everyone know them? Because I'd never seen Casualty. Well, no, I watched half an episode when I was little, and then a woman gave birth and I ran out the room screaming. Because I thought it was terrifying. I hope the Trolleyed set is just Dale Winton supermarket sweep. Was that in a real supermarket? I don't know. I've never seen Supermarket Sweep. Oh, that's what I had a dream. I had a dream that I was on the next series of Task Box. And the task that they wanted us to do was, there were like 2 different things. Good on Emily. There were 2 different things. There was like, at one point there was something about going down a massive slide and you had to choose jars to carry down. And I think they had cheese in, like tiny squares of cheese or something. And I remember we had to like team up with someone who had been on the last episode, So I teamed up with Ozzy and we went down this water slide together. And then I was like, we can either go back up the slide and hand this in, or we have to go all the way down these rapids. And we couldn't decide which way we were going to go. I think we ended up just going like back up. But then I was in some other place and I had to paint a mini. It was for some like big guy in the world of I really want your idea of wearing a giant sweater and competing as one with Kirsty to become reality. Oh no. I think it was meant to be Ian Livingstone was like there, and he was looking at, like, I painted this mini and it was like huge. It was like 5 inches tall and it was this massive demon thing with like big wings and holding like a big book or something. And I did like a really slapdash job of painting it. But I remember thinking in the dream, I must take photos so I can finally post something to do with miniatures in bun court. But yeah, goodness knows what that means. I think there was something about Hades in there as well, but I can't really remember. It was a biggie. Gotta relate to your audience, yeah. I just remember being so proud of myself, being like, oh my gosh, I've actually painted my first mini. And I'd done him like purple and stripy. And then I was asking advice as to how, I was like, okay, I've done a really like bodge job of this. How can I add in more shading? And the guy was like, oh my gosh, I'm too busy, I can't help you with this. And I was like, okay. But then this lady was like, oh, okay, I can show you a technique. So you get this white stuff and you just start like do a thin layer of that on and it will look really good. So I started painting this in the weird dream way that these things happen. I started painting on this white stuff and then it suddenly turned into me covering this like ancient tome in glue. And as I was covering it in glue, all the pages were sticking to it and they were tearing and I was just ripping up this like artifact. I was like, should I be doing this? And then I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just going to have to stick these pages together and everyone's going to know that it was me. Good morning, Shark Dog. Morning, Abe. Here's a comfort zone episode now, it is. Although I didn't record this one, so this isn't spoilies. I have 2 dreams for comfort zone. One of which is like over 4 minutes long, and I don't remember what happened in it. But yeah, I just seem to be having very big dreams at the moment with a lot going on. Maybe that's a sign that I'm not getting good deep sleep, or maybe it's a sign that I am getting good deep sleep. I don't know. Either way, there seems to be a lot going on in them. In the old noggin. What is Fifi up to? Fifi? Adding more shading, putting on shades. Yeah. At one point, it started to look really cool. Like, I started to apply the stuff that she'd said, and it just all of a sudden became, like, super sparkly and amazing. And then just the more I did it, the more tacky the glue got, and then it just went really bad. It went downhill very quickly. Goodness knows what any of this means. But it was not good. Good morning, Dan. Hanging out with shady friends like a melon. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. There's a multiplayer game that's basically like multiplayer trombone jam. And it sounds awful, but also amazing? Question mark? Because listening to trombone champ is bad enough, so listening to more than one person play trombone champ at the same time means I need to model to paint. It's true. Maybe I should finally give... I've always wanted to paint minis because my brother used to do it when I was little, but because I was his younger sister, I wasn't allowed to because I would mess them up. So I have minis. Shark, I can't just paint over the ones you've already painted. How disrespectful. Trombone Champ sounding awful is part of the game. It's called Disaster Band, I think it's called. I think it's up to 4 players. I thought Fifi was moving over there because the shadow was moving, but the shadow's going the other way. So something outside the window is moving. I'm sure it's fine. Do a hero forge of the bunnies. You can print custom animal minis from them now. Oh, what? What? Someone in the office must be keen to take you on to do some painting, surely. Make it a members video. I think someone has suggested before that it'd be really nice to have like a Tom and Ben teach people how to paint minis stream. So I'd be down for that. I think there's a whatchamacallit, like a VR game. Hello. I think there's a VR game that is a mini painting thing. So maybe that would be the best way to do it. To just do it in VR so I don't actually... So I can undo things. Don't dunk your entire miniature in the paint like he did, poor guy. I think the thing that would scare me is that I'm quite like a shaky person. So I do worry that holding the paintbrush would be... Because it's so delicate. It's like so delicate. And especially if you're doing things like... I guess painting their little badges and eye dots, pupils and stuff like that. That must be so difficult to do. Eye dots. Boop. But it is like, it's fascinating. I'm painting my Sisters of Battle at the moment. Nice. I think the energy of Tom and Ben would be awesome. 2 different styles of helping. Yeah. Yeah. If you mess it up, so what? It doesn't need to be perfect. That's true. That's true. And I guess it helps that a lot of those sorts of beings in the world, you know, they're quite grisly and gnarled. And, you know, if they look like they're going moldy, maybe they are. Painting at a high desk table to rest your hands on really helps to steady your hands. Ah. Bye-bye, Dunk. Thank you for stopping by. Have a very lovely day. Bunnies? Bunnies? Took a while to focus on you, Gerry boy. Hello? Hello? Do you want your Nana? I guess it is time. I guess it is Nana time. A-do-do. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. There you go. Gerry, there's yours. Gerry. Gerry. Where's it got, Fifi? You come over here. Gerry, you've sat on it. Right, Gerry, you come over here. Here. There's yours. Fifi. There you go. Oh, they're both getting the Nana twerks. You can lick the banana off of my pyjamas that you smushed in there by sitting on it if you like. There. Thank you, Gerry. Thank you, Fifi. Who needs laundry when you can just have bunnies licking banana off of you? Dear, oh dear. Thank you, Fifi. Good morning, Tom. My order just brought through. I directed wanted some Roman shell for some reason, and my unprocessed list meant it was found in minutes rather than hours. Very good, very good. If buns have hands, they do, then they must be able to play instruments, but which ones? I reckon Fifi could be like a keyboard bunny. Do 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 do. Or drums, yep, that's true. The banjo. Gerry plays the jangly bowl. Xylophone, glockenspiel, although they would probably chew on it if it was wooden. Trombone. Thank you, Fifi. Oh, look at him in his little shop. What are you selling today, Gerry boy? Get a band together and be Bon Jovi. True. What are you up to? Why are you looking so... Why would you just... Fifi, you sometimes have no spatial awareness whatsoever. Oh, bless her. What are you thinking, Gerry? Are you wanting to settle down? And you've just forgotten. Bunny has words if you have banana, it's true. Get out of her way, she's on a mission. It's true, it is more likely that I'm just in Fifi's way. Oh, Gerry, no snuff. Fifi, you best not be thinking about doing what I hope you're not thinking about doing. Okay, no, she's gone into cuddly. This is fine. Oh. Oh. She flopped into Little Spoon. Oh, look at them. Oh, sorry, Fifi. What are your little leggies doing, eh? There you go. All full of banana. I'm ready for bed. They're very cute when they're not being terrors. I mean, they're cute when they're being terrors as well, truth be told, but... Oh, look at you. Come on, isn't her? Lim, 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 lim. Little cuties. They're very calming company, our bunnies. That was as in A-R-E, as in bunnies are calming company, not specifically our bunnies, but they are. Fifi looks so lumpy. Look at you. She's so pretty. Beautiful Banui. See, this is why if we got a third bunny, where would they go? You'd either have to get a big spoon bunny or a little spoon bunny. Can't get a middle spoon bunny, that wouldn't work. Not exclusively your buns, but inclusive of your buns, yeah. They go on top. Oh no. More Banuis, please. Endless bunny brackets, yeah, just lying in a big nestle of spoons. Get a George, true. Maybe that would be the way forward, would be getting a massive bunny that was just very chill. Why get a third bunny when you can get a fourth? True. You've heard of adding one bunny. What about second adding one bunny? Oh my gosh, I just thought, imagine if you could get, so if you got a picture of like Ffion with her breathing, how it is right now, and then if you could add in the, what's he called? The guy from Jurassic Park when he's feeling the dinosaur's tummy. Good times. Good morning, Woodward. How you doing? How's it going? Good morning, Sparky. Alan Grant and the Triceratops, yeah. I want to watch Jurassic Park again. I can't remember if I've ever seen the second and third ones. Because I remember I have a memory from each of the movies, but I don't really remember if I've seen them. Good morning, Digby. Me and the buns are doing. We're having a very cozy day. It's definitely very Friday vibes right now. They're flopping in herds. Which is the one that... Because is it that the second one is still on the island and the third one, the dinosaurs like escape into New York City or something like that? Or is it the other way around? Jerry Schnuff? I think he's slowly falling over. Oh, the second is New York. Because I have a memory of the first, like one of the first scenes of that where I think there's like a little girl and she looks up and there's a T-Rex and there's something about a swimming pool maybe? She's like the other side of a swimming pool. But I can't remember how it goes. And then is the third one the one that has the guy getting eaten by all of the tiny ones? Is it the guy from... Where is that in the first one? Third one is Sam Neill again. I'm gonna have to watch them all again. Starting with the first one multiple times and then watch the other two. Is it the guy who does the voice for the chicken guy in Toy Story? Or have I just merged two actors in my head? It's like, what is it, like Andy's chicken barn? I was like, oh, look at those stretchy legs. Good stretch, Fifi. Oh yeah, Big Al of Big Al's Toy Barn. That's the one. Oh, I'm a Jurassic Park expert. I can walk you through all of them if needed. Nice. Gerry, don't... She's cozy. This is not the time to seek your Rowengi. Okay, good. It's okay, Fifi. You can stay cozy. But please note that Gerry didn't hump you then, so you've no reason to be doing it to him. You odd little spring fever and winter bunny. Look at you. I remember when I was a little one and I went to, what would it have been? The Natural History Museum in London, and they had all those like animatronic dinosaurs, and it was like fascinating. Like it felt really, obviously when I look back at them I'm like, oh okay, I can see that they are just robots, but at the time that was like, they were real to me. It was they were so cool. I remember seeing Jurassic Park at the cinema as a kid and I was obsessed with dinosaurs. Did you used to get Dinosaur magazine? I was a bit sad the new Jurassic Park were pretty much like the first one. Yeah, I don't like Jurassic World. I gave the first one a go, but it had too many problems for me. I went to Birmingham and saw Walking with Dinosaurs live when I was 10 and it was amazing. I remember, like, I used to get the, I've still got, like, loads of, well, at my parents' house, your little leggies. All the collections of Dinosaur magazine in the little folders that you used to be able to get so you could keep all of them together. And some of the what's an episode of a magazine called? What are they called? Issues, that's the one. Some of the issues would have they would have 3D glasses, but it was the proper 3D glasses that you used to get where you had like one red, one blue lens, and then the middle page of Dinosaur magazine would be like you would make it come to life. It was amazing. Oh, it was so good. So good. Gerry is just like a little ball of sun in the background. He's too bright to focus on. He's flumped over now as well. I don't know if I ever watched Walking with Dinosaurs. I always wanted one of those kits where I think you still get them, but one of those kits where you basically get given like a big lump and it's got a dinosaur in it, and you get to like chip away at it and brush it and basically pretend that you're a paleontologist, if paleontologists got to take plastic dinosaurs out of lumps of sand. I used to love those so much. I never had one, but that was one of those things, you know, when you always like ask for the same thing every Christmas. I was always like, I want to build a dinosaur and a dog. You can still get that one. Oh, should we do a paleontology stream? It's just me putting together. I could get an Indiana Jones hat and dig up a dinosaur, and at some point I could turn around and be like, "Did you know that raptor means bird?" They had one of those sandpit dino things at a local play centre. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Lim, 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 lim. You okay, Fifi? I'm back. Had an upset moment with Twitch for a bit. Do it in conjunction with the new Indiana Jones film. Well, I guess, like Xander says, he's technically an archaeologist, but I do want to wear his hat. So I'd have to wear... I can't remember what Sam Neill wears. Actually, to be fair, Laura Dern in Jurassic Park was like big life goals for me when I was growing up. She was like... This is one of the things that really annoyed me about Jurassic World, was that... Gerry, get your head out of there. I think he's coming in for cuddles, Fifi. I don't think you have to panic. There you go. If anyone joins now, they're going to think that there is just one Banui. Little do they know. Double Banui. He was just checking it was Fifi and not a random bunny. They go away from each other for 2 minutes and then they come back. Shove their faces in each other's butts, just like, oh, just checking you're the same bunny I left. I'm like, you could literally see her the whole time, Gerry. Strange little buns. Yeah, like, I feel like Laura Dern in Jurassic Park, growing up, that was like, you know, such a like woman just getting stuff done role. And then I feel like they just undid all of, like, I feel like Jurassic Park had better written female characters than Jurassic World, which was written sometime later and should know better. That was like one of my main problems with it. It just, and I was like, well, my main problem with it was that it felt like it undid all of like the writing of the original Jurassic Park was so well thought out that it actually didn't actually make people think like, hang on, could we do this? Like, didn't scientists genuinely look into, is this something that could happen? Whereas in Jurassic World, it was like, oh, we've just spaffed a dinosaur together. We don't know what it can do. It's got hidden things. We just chucked a bunch of stuff in. And I'm like, that's just so goes against the original writing. It was just dumb. Fifi, he's trying to give you kisses. She does not want them. Oh, I guess she just wanted. She wanted. What is this? What's this little hump? I find it really weird when bunnies do that. They just like squish their bums down. Get this little bunny hump. Oh, look at this. Oh, Fifi. Good morning, Rose. You are the smushiest. Smushiest little banooey. I love Jurassic World Dominion, but it is objectively terrible. Bad story, bad characters, no logic. That's fair news. I mean, sometimes... Look at this. Sometimes it is nice to watch something trashy. Like, there is a lot to be... Oh, I forgot to say, good morning, Sapphire. I think there's a lot to be said for just what I call popcorn films. Like, sometimes it is nice to watch something. Like, that's how I feel about Marvel films. I enjoy going to watch them. You just go and you enjoy the bigness of it and you enjoy the popcorn and it's you suspend disbelief for a few hours and that's nice. That's how I feel about Marvel films and I love Marvel films. Pure popcorn. Yeah, there's just, I mean, some of those films are just sort of like, just an experience. Someone needs to send you the Tom Hardy song about Jurassic Park films if you... I don't think I have seen that, no. Can we watch Tremors? What's Tremors? Is it a horror? Owlsaurus Rex, thank you for the follow. It's worms, like Dune. I've still not seen Dune. Dune? I've never seen it, no. Can I send a link here? You can send a link here, but I will need someone to link it to me after the stream because I'm on my mobile at the moment. So if I click it, it will end the stream. But if you put it here, someone can DM it to me on Discord. So I see it after. Ah, no, send it to me. Put that on to work. Oh yeah, if you can DM it, that'd be good. That'd be good. I watched Tremors as a kid, and man, that was a bad idea. How spoopy are we talking? Is it one of those things that's like arachnophobia? If you saw it as a kid, you'd still check your shoes to this day. Spoopy, it's worms. They are in a very cozy mood today. I think it's just because the sun is actually shining for the first time in like a week. Thank you, Digby. You'll just jump, not want to sleep on the floor. Oh, jeez. It's creepy when you're a kid. When you're an adult, it's funny. It's a bit more of a monster film than horror. Okay. I mean, well, Alex and I are trying to watch a new film every week, so maybe that can be my suggestion. He'd be like, he's suggested all these really good, like, what do you call it? Like films that are the sort that have those little award wreaths at the beginning, and I'll just be like, can I watch this? Has a young Kevin Bacon in it. I know one fact about Kevin Bacon, and it is that technically he could have sued himself because on a film that he produced that he also acted in, he broke his own nudity clause. So he could have sued himself as an actor to a producer, but he was obviously just fine with doing it in the he accepted that he was fine with it. I don't know why that fact about Kevin Bacon is just stuck in my head. I don't even know what film it is. What's my degree of Kevin Bacon? Oh, I think we've worked this out before. I think Fifi's fallen fast asleep. Her little mouth is going. Look at her. Didn't someone work out that... Has Kevin Bacon done a film with... Oh, what's he called? Who's the guy who was in Willow? Oh my gosh, his name has completely escaped me. Warwick Davis. Didn't someone once work out that Warwick Davis had done a film with Kevin Bacon, so therefore Simon has met Warwick Davis, so therefore mine would be like 1, 2, 3? Maybe? Has he been in a film with Maggie Smith? Oh no. Fifi is completely just... She's been submerged into Gerry's mane now. Look at her. I mean, my phone is on EE. Does that count? She's doing a proper honk shoe Mimi. Look at her. I've never worked with Miriam Margolyes. No, she seems like she'd be a right laugh to work with, though. Fifi from this angle is just... Oh, Warwick Davis has a Bacon number of 2. That would make yours a 4 if that was your closest. Yeah, so I think through Simon, it must be... Yeah, it would be a 4. But I guess Simon has a 3. You just triggered my inner bird call again, don't you? Oh, so EE is it's like a phone network that Kevin Bacon does all the adverts for. That was quite a rude awakening for poor Fifi there. Oh wait, Maggie Smith has a Bacon number of 2, so I do get to be a number 3. Well, there you go. 3 degrees of Kevin Bacon. Bam. I met Sky Bennett, who was with Danny DeVito, who was with Nathan Lane, who was with Kevin Bacon. Ah. So I actually have the same Bacon number as Simon. One of us should just meet Kevin Bacon. I don't think meeting counts. Well, I worked with Maggie Smith, and it can go through like credits, can't it? Like if someone has like worked with them, and I guess Simon did work with Warwick Davis. Blim 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 blim. Oh, she wants kisses. That's so smushy. You're both being so smushy today. Oh, Arn meeting me doesn't count. Okay, Arn, you have to work with me if you want to get that. If you want to get that Kevin Bacon Do you work for me? Does Kevin Bacon himself have a bacon number of 1 or 0? Oh. Yeah, I guess he must be 0 because then connections of him are 1. I'm not doing this for free. I am. Fifi? Fifi, can you breathe? Where actually is her head right now? Oh, okay. Hello. I don't understand how she just got so submerged there. They are very cute today. I think it literally is just the sunshine. Good morning, Drew. I think it's just because the sun is shining, so it's actually a little bit warm and they can just like smush. She wanted to bask in her husband's floof, yeah. I've met Ray Winston and he has a bacon number of 2, so mine is 3. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's true. Wait. Anne, when are we going to play Plate Up? Didn't Lewis and Simon do a video with Jonathan Ross one time? Gerry, why are you looking at me like that? I don't know. So they might have a bacon number of 2. Nice. And then I work with Lewis. So I think I'm a good strong 3 through a number of routes. You'd have to be outside of your normal stream hours because I have a 9 to 5 job. Oh my gosh. Just quit, Please don't do that. You've been in a music video with me. True. Oh, I miss Twitch things so much. I miss Twitch things. I'm certain that you have a 2 somewhere in your past. I will be honest, I don't think I've ever seen a film with Kevin Bacon in, so therefore I don't know who else is in those films. Like, I just genuinely can't think of any film I've seen of him. I've seen him in the EE adverts. I, like, know who he is. Isn't there a film where Kevin Bacon plays, like... Oh my gosh. Gerry seized his opportunity for kisses then. He saw it. He seized it. Is it going to pay off, though? Not today. Good morning, Ruta. How are you doing? Is he in there? Can I see Gerry? Oh, Gerry, no. Gerry, no. Oh, no, no, she's going to get kisses instead. He shot. Bless him. Oh, Gerry. What a good husband. Can we raid Bean today? Of course we can. Oh yeah, it is time. Do you want to, would you like to send the raid away? Go and see. Oh, he is getting kisses. There you go. He got kisses in the end. Smush. Smush, smush. Oh my gosh, Ruta, the other day, your picture of Bia wearing socks it made me giggle so much. Wow, everyone. I hope you have enjoyed the snuggly buns. I will be back at 2 p.m. for Ridian and I are gonna do oh. It's very loud, Fifi. Ridian and I are gonna be doing some Escape Simulator. There's like a new Wild West DLC that we got keys to, so we're going to give that a go. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed all this talk of Kevin Bacon and the snuggliest buns. I've been so snuggly today. So snuggly. But everyone stay cozy and look after yourselves. And be good. And I will speak to you all soon. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Why are you nudging me? What is it, Gerry? Is it? He doesn't know. Hello. Is it time for more snuggles? Bye-bye, everyone. Oh, Gerry boy. You just got snuggle confusion, haven't you? You don't know what to do with yourselves. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.